Had golf for work late. Hey, it is what it is. We still here. I'm gonna let y'all fall through real quick before we get to talking about it. Make sure y'all hit that like button when y'all come through here. Make sure you're hitting that like button. Make sure you're hitting that like button for y'all come through. What's good, Premier? What's good, bro? What's good? I said, make sure y'all when y'all come through, y'all hitting that like button. Let me know y'all up in here. Let me know y'all up in here. Let me know what's good. Your fancy look amazing. Did you have Josh Allen? You must have. You had to have Josh Allen. More than likely, you had Josh Allen. And more than likely, what happened for you talking about it look amazing? You must have had Josh Allen. We gonna talk though. We gonna talk about some stuff. Let a couple of y'all come through here real quick. Let a couple of y'all come through here real quick. I said, make sure y'all hitting that like button when y'all come through. Yeah, you had that Josh Allen. Talking about you already got 80 points. Well, two players probably had Josh Allen and Cooper Cup on. More than likely, that's what you had. I mean, be honest, like that game, uh, like that boy Ramsey got exposed. We gonna talk about it. I mean, we could start there. What's the good? What's the deal? Devin was good with you, bro. Was good. I mean, David. I said Devin. My bad. David was good, man. Let a couple more y'all fall through, cause yeah, we like Jalen Ramsey. I think it just might be Ramsey's time. And what I mean by that, all corners like have like shelf lives, and even though all corners have shelf lives, and it seems like eventually like the corners fall off. Eventually, corners don't play. You know what I'm saying? Like how they normally would play. Like I'm saying they eventually, you know what I'm saying, don't become. They like what ends up happening is like they normally have a year. They have a couple years of being dominant, and then they fall off. Like there's really no rhyme or reason. I really can't tell you like an actual true reason. It's just that's normally what happens. I mean, look at uh um Josh Norman, Xavier Rose, Patrick Peterson. Like the list goes on and on. We seen here in Houston with Dante Robinson. But I think his is a little bit more with injuries. You've seen it with Gilmore, Malcolm Butler, uh, AJ Bouye, uh, Nnamdi Aswa. Like now, some guys last longer than others. I mean, like Charles Wilson lasted a while. Revis lasted for a good little minute. Uh, I mean, Dion lasted pretty much his whole career. Same thing with Chan Bailey. Like that's why I hope that I think you are when it comes to Derek Stingley, you hope Derek Stingley is more Chan Bailey. Uh, Let me be honest, if you Dion's the best corner of all time, so if he's Dion, you're not sleeping with, you not tripping with that. But like, I see a lot of similarities with well, well, I see a lot of similarities with Champ. Oh yeah, we seen it here with also J Joe as well. But like last night, last night, Ramsey allowed a passer rating of 158.3 thrown his way. He was targeted. He was targeted 7 times. He was like the ball was thrown his direction 7 times. The guy he was covering 7 times. He allowed six receptions for 124 yards and 2 touchdowns. That's the type of night Jalen Ramsey had. Piggybacking off of the way that he was getting routed in the Super Bowl, not by Jamar Chase. Even though Jamar Chase beat him a couple times, he was out there getting routed by T Higgins. Like T Higgins was routing the mess out of Jalen Ramsey, and I really like Jalen Ramsey. Like Jalen Ramsey for the past couple years, like pretty much since 17, has been my favorite corner in the NFL. But it's like I say, it's I think it's his time. I think his shelf life has come to a close, and he is no longer the Jalen Ramsey that we seen in Jacksonville, or the Jalen Ramsey maybe his first year in Jalen Ramsey like his first year in LA. Now, uh, I know this has really nothing to do with the Rams, but a lot of times when people change their numbers, they fall off. Like outside of like if they get put on different teams, so they gotta change their number because like somebody already has their number and they're not trying to kick up no dust about trying to get their number back, or the person don't want to give up their number or whatever. But when people change their numbers, they don't play the same. I don't know if it's a psychological issue, but like most of the time, like when people change their numbers, like they did not play the same. And he was still 20, like his first year and a half. He got traded to LA in 19, so 19 and 2020 he was still number 20. 20 last year like was his first year at 5, and then this year at 5. Yeah, they ain't looking so good. 5 ain't looking so live, but but yeah, but yeah, with that note, like yeah, he got straight up routed and embarrassed. He got routed in the Super Bowl and embarrassed on the biggest stage, even though they won the Super Bowl. And then last night's season opener got embarrassed again. Matt Stafford looked like Detroit Matt Stafford. Uh, Josh Allen like he ready to get to be the MVP. Um, those guys play like the Buffalo Bills came out to play, and they came out to make a statement they might be the best team in AFC. Uh, I do have them in the AFC Championship game. Like I've been saying this for a minute. It's going to be Buffalo and the Raiders. I have really yet to pick who I think will go to the Super Bowl. I probably have to come up with a decision. Uh, I'll come up with a decision sometime next week. Um, I just part of the reason why I really don't know what I'm gonna say about the NFC. That's really what I have I really don't trust really any NFC team to make the Super Bowl, but I know a team from the NFC has to make the Super Bowl, so I don't know. Uh, there's that. Uh, like I said, we're gonna like I said, obviously we're gonna talk about the Texans in week one in the NFL. I want to talk about college as well because there's some very interesting games and matchups to be looking out for tomorrow in college. But also I want to talk about the Lamar Jackson not getting a contract uh, and how it's a big mistake by the Ravens to allow it to get to this. Like this is his fifth year, so he will be a free agent unless he gets franchise tag, which you gonna be paying him a big salary. Him being a quarterback, that franchise tag is gonna hit you, and I don't think it's the money. I don't think it's the money when it comes to the Ravens. I'm thinking it's the guarantee, and I'm thinking that he wants a fully guaranteed contract like Deshaun Watson, and they probably trying to give him Dak Prescott, Kyler Murray type money, and he's done more than all those guys. Than Dak Prescott, Kyler Murray, and Deshaun Watson, all put together. To be quite honest with you, he has more accomplished in the NFL off of his MVP alone, and none of the issues that any of these other guys have. Uh, so he definitely deserves to get a fully guaranteed contract. If Deshaun Watson got a fully guaranteed contract, even though I think Deshaun Watson is obviously a better player, but because of what what he's dealing with, not just the off the field issues, the fact that he even forced a trade, and forced his way into y'all situation, you want to be weary that he might do it to he might do it to you. Like the old saying goes, how you get him and how you lose him. So you just weary on that as well. So if he gets one, Lamar Jackson, this basically squeaky clean off the field, none of those I want to get traded rumors and just all that, and also has produced on the field. He deserves that. And I was very disappointed. I seen the segment from First Take. I was very disappointed in what Stephen A said because Stephen A used that as a negative, talking about Lamar Jackson homeboys probably telling him, Deshaun got 230 guaranteed. You didn't get 230. You don't got no off the field issues. Yeah, you won the MVP. Yeah, they probably are telling that because those are facts. Like that's the fact that's exactly what it is. That's exactly what's going on. Deshaun Watson has off the field issues and got 230 million guaranteed. He had Lamar Jackson has no off the field issues, has the exact same playoff record, and has a league MVP. Yes, he deserves his money. He deserves his money, and it's either pay now or pay later. And you're like only thing you're doing is kicking the can down the road unless you're gonna let him walk. So either it's either pay now or pay later, and you'd be doing better to pay now because it'd be cheaper now than playing later. Two, franchise tagging them, and now you're gonna be paying more, and because you'll be paying the franchise tag, then bad though end up having to give him the contract anyway, or you let him walk. Now the only other thing I can say is if you franchise tag him and then flip him for 2 ones, there is that. You possibly could do that, but I don't know if you want to do that. Just like the same thing with the letting them walk. I don't think you want to do that. I think it's more so either end up paying them a contract or franchise tagging them and end up paying them a contract. So either way it go, I feel like the Ravens are gonna spend money. I feel like the Ravens actually put themselves in a bad spot, stupidly, idiotically, and they should have. They should have paid him. I understand they was upset when Cleveland. I think the Ravens owner was the first one to mention something about the Deshaun Watson contract. Like Cleveland, what are you doing? And yes, right. But when we got to June and July, you already knew what it was. You like, you know what? When August get here, like he's gonna have to get a contract. He's gonna have to get a contract. When August get here, we have to give him a contract. Just plain and simple. That's what we gotta do. We gotta give him a contract. What's up, Big B? They're throwing up the H. I see you. If Pierce ends up being a star running back and the defense does well, could you see Lamar Jackson coming to Houston? Um, I think to be honest, that's like kind of I wouldn't say like the best offense, but that's kind of something. The offense, not offense, but the team itself would you could build this team around Lamar Jackson. Like I said, Damian Pierce is running the football correctly. You just picked up OJ Howard, so you probably will have to end up drafting a tight end because definitely Lamar Jackson's definitely gonna need tight ends. You have a fast receiver in Brandon Cooks. You have a big body receiver in Nico who has a nice catch radius. Just did video on Nico, so after the stream, make sure y'all go check out the video on Nico. Um, you possibly could. Now, you definitely will have to make sure that you build your offense around Lamar Jackson, and you have to change the way you feel, do your philosophy. Because when people are very incorrect when people say mobile quarterbacks don't win championships. They're technically right that it hasn't like quote unquote happened, but they're wrong about their reasoning. Because the reason is not because they're a mobile quarterback. That's not the reason why. The reason why is they're not getting given the opportunity. And the reason why I say they're not given the opportunity, they are not they're not given the opportunity because people want to take what they do and change it and want them to run and do something completely different. They want them to go out there and play Peyton Manning's offense. No, it don't work like that. That's why they're not successful because you're trying to shoehorn them. It's like putting a square in the round hole. Like you're trying to shoehorn them into doing something that's not suitable for their skill set. Well, like I said, when you have a quarterback, especially I never understood this. When you draft a quarterback high, first, second, third round, you draft a quarterback high, you do whatever you can to make this guy succeed. You have to maximize their strengths and minimize their weaknesses. But no, Coaches are big-headed, pig-headed, and what they want to do is they want to shoehorn and make a quarterback fit their philosophy. We are no. You gonna do what I say because I'm the coach. You gonna follow my rules. This is how I want this offense played. When it doesn't work like that, you need to go and prick it on this. You went out and drafted this guy. You went out and paid this guy. You went out and traded for this guy. Whatever the case may be. What made you want this guy wasn't because they was dropping back throwing 30 times a game. What made you want them was what they was doing. They was running and flipping around, flipping and dipping around. Not good people say, quarterbacks can't last long doing that. Yes, yes, and also no, in certain situations they have to pass. Obviously, they are still quarterbacks, so they still need to be able to do some of these things. My thing is, you need to do what made them successful. What made you fall in love with them? That make you want to draft them? What made you think this guy was an elite player, elite athlete? Utilize those same capabilities, and you'll see success. You'll see success. Because mobile quarterbacks have made it to the Super Bowl. They haven't won. Like, I mean, Aaron McNair, Donovan McNabb made it to the Super Bowl. Steve McNair made it to the Super Bowl. Cam Newton made it to the Super Bowl. Colin Kaepernick made it to the Super Bowl. Those are four I can name off the top of my head. I'm trying to think of maybe another one. I mean, obviously Vic didn't make it. Ron Cunningham was close to making one. Cause I don't think Ron Cunningham when the Eagles made it in the Eagles made it in the '80s and lost to the Raiders. Cunningham went on the Eagles team, but he made it to the NFC Championship game as a Viking. Those guys made it. Now nobody talks about Steve Young. Steve Young as a Super Bowl championship. Steve Young was a guy who ran around. Nobody talks about Steve Young. Nobody talks about Steve Young. Like as far as like giving him his just dues for that. So I think I think you could definitely build around, but you have to make that commitment to build around. If Lamar can seek other deals from other teams, what team in the league could afford him? I'll have to see what team salary cap situation is before I can say what teams could afford him. Just teams I think that would definitely like to have him. I think Seattle would. I don't know about the Giants, but I think Seattle would. I I know Pittsburgh they look like they really happy with Kenny Pickett. Possibly where he from in Miami. They might want him. You know what I'm saying? Uh, as a Texas fan, I definitely would want Lamar Jackson. I definitely would take Lamar Jackson. Me personally, I definitely take him. Uh, as of right now, I think you could build and have this team building with him. What's up, Smokey? What's good with you? Lamar Jackson is Baltimore Ravens. He he is stupid if they let him go. Yeah, they dumb if they let him go. I think Archie Manning is. Yeah. Oh, no. When you talk about Archie Manning, I think Archie Manning is probably like the best Manning. I think he has the potential to be the best Manning. I do. Like Archie has a lot of skill set, and Archie can run. Like Archie can move, and it seems like he got like the same type of skill sets, passing wise, from his dad and his uncle and his grandpa. Colts take Lamar Jackson. I would not want the Colts to take Lamar Jackson. I would not want to see Lamar Jackson twice a year. I'm sorry. I would even though yeah, if they try to shoehorn him and have him doing other stuff, you can get interceptions on him, but or play against his weaknesses. But if he's able to run his actual offense, man, I'm trying to tell you, if that boy they will run his actual offense, man, I'm trying to tell you, dude, the Texans have enough to sign Lamar Jackson if the Ravens let him go. Actually, to be honest, I think they would next year. They would. The Texans will have enough salary cap space. If the Texans want to make a move for Lamar Jackson, they definitely will have enough salary cap space. And also, if Lamar Jackson got franchise tag and the Ravens want to make a trade, the Texans have enough draft capital to take Lamar Jackson. Now the caveat with that, I might not want them to use their draft capital because of how much draft capital they got for Deshaun Watson. You'll basically be giving that back up for Lamar Jackson. So in essence, you really been trading Deshaun Watson for Lamar Jackson, which I I guess to be honest, if that would have been the straight up trade, I wouldn't have been mad. But um, just think about all the guys. Like I said, this draft is the draft you want to have multiple first round picks. You want to have multiple first round picks in this coming up draft. So I I definitely want to draft somebody. I definitely do. I definitely want to draft somebody. I also like the Florida current QB. I'm actually glad you said that because I'm actually going to talk about that when I get to talking about college. It's holding JT the only thing to do to beat the Colts. Can the Colts win without JT? Yes, you definitely have to contain Jonathan Taylor. Do I think the Colts can win if Jonathan Taylor has a bad game? Basically, do I think? Do I think that they? Do I think that? Do I think they can stop Jonathan Taylor? I mean, do I think the Texans could still win if? Well, can the Colts win if Jonathan Taylor not play well? I'm gonna say no. They need Jonathan Taylor to play well. I'm gonna say they need. I'm gonna say they need Jonathan Taylor to play well. That's what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say that. What's good? What's good? What's good, Michael? Lamar Jackson, Baltimore Ravens. If they go to the Super Bowl and win. Oh, if they go to the Super Bowl and win, they gonna be definitely at the at his mercy what he want. You talking about a potential $300 million guarantee contract then, like straight up, like that. That's what you could be talking about then. I wouldn't give up a lot for Lamar. I'd rather draft a quarterback. I could see that. I could definitely see that. I could definitely see. I could definitely see. Rather than um I could I could definitely see that. I definitely could. What's good, Jabaris? What's up? Don't sleep on Hines. I saw Bryce Young at Texans uniform on Bleacher Report. I haven't seen that. Salute, bro. What's good, Wise? What's good, bro? You seen Caleb Williams from USC? He a pretty good quarterback. I gotta watch some Caleb Williams, and I'm glad because like so y'all ready to talk college. I gotta watch some Caleb Williams. I gotta watch some Caleb Williams, and like I said, tomorrow actually gonna be a very eventful day when it comes to college football. And whoa, hey, shout out to that boy Chris. Shout out to that boy Chris with super chat. So they gave away all Lamar Jackson weapons. They no longer a Super Bowl contender. Why stay? Plus they ain't trying to pay his price already. I agree. I agree. I agree. And appreciate super chat love, Chris. I agree. I mean, they did trade away Hollywood. I mean, I think they still got Mark Andrews. I mean, still a good defense. I mean, that division is tough with the Bills and potentially what's going to end up happening when Deshaun Watson actually plays actual football. But I mean, it's all boils down to you not paying the man price. I think even if all his weapons was there, I think he has a set price if you're not paying the. He's too cool and calm, especially he's his own agent. He's way too cool and too calm to not be upset. So uh yeah, it's all about that bag, and he know he deserves it. And he know he gonna get it one way or the other, either voluntary or involuntary. Either the Ravens are gonna be forced to do it because he gonna ball again, and like, look, you gonna pay me, or you gonna let him walk. If you let him walk, I think teams are definitely gonna sign Lamar Jackson, and he's gonna get his money. I definitely think that. But like I was saying though, like it's some eventful games. I mean, I know everybody hyped up. I know Alabama, number one Alabama coming to Texas. So I mean, you definitely people want to see Bryce Young, Alabama, Texas play tomorrow at what time is it? 11 o'clock in the morning on Fox. 11 o'clock in the morning on Fox. Hey, shout out Fox 26 as well. Shout out Fox 26. But actually. Surprisingly, I think Texas is going to win. And don't get it twisted, I can't stand Texas. Texas is probably the college I can't stand the most. Like I, I, I can't stand UT. I really can't. Like I just don't like University of Texas. I can't. But I believe that UT will actually beat Alabama. But that's gonna be a game to watch. You definitely want to watch Bryce Young. Um, Also, another game I think is going to be interesting to watch is at 6 o'clock on ESPN. Florida versus Kentucky. The way Anthony Richardson played last week is raising a lot of people's eyebrows, and then especially what you seen out of Josh Allen last night. What you seen out of Josh Allen last night, you want that type of play style. So you like, okay, Anthony Richardson kind of fits that mold a little bit. They compare Anthony Richardson to, I think, uh, Cam Newton, Vince Young. It was Cam Newton, Vince Young. It was another big arm quarterback, a big quarterback that they said he's. Oh no, it actually was Lamar. They said he got flashes of Lamar, but mostly Cam Newton and Vince Young. And you do know that Josh Allen, NFL comp and was compared to Cam Newton coming out of college. So you kind of get that same type of feel. So I think he definitely somebody interested in looking at. And then the guy up opposite for Kentucky, Will Levis, another guy who is predicted to be a first round pick, has a strong arm. So if you are in the market, if you're one of those ones that's looking for quarterbacks, if you're one of the ones, okay, Davis Mills is not the guy, I think that's probably the best game of the weekend to watch college football wise is Kentucky versus Florida, because it's two guys who are more likely top first round prospects. I'm heading into this draft, and you would definitely get to see who plays who well and things like that. Now Anthony Richardson, they both because they both play in the SEC. They gonna get some tests later on because they gonna go up against the Georgias and the Alabamas and the Texas A&Ms and things like that. So they're gonna get tests. They're gonna get tested. They definitely are. But they some people to watch right now. And USC plays Stanford. I know somebody brought up Caleb Williams. USC plays Stanford at 6:30 on ABC on ABC. But Caleb Williams, I know he's not draft eligible this year. It's next year when he's draft eligible. And y'all already know the game. The game that I'm most anticipating over the weekend when it comes to college football, and that's Texas Tech versus U of H. You already know what it is. Y'all already know what it is. It's Red Raiders. It's Wreckham. It's Wreckham. It's Wreckham. U of H is ranked number 25 and barely beat USFA. TSU, USFA, the school in San Antonio. God, they barely beat them. They went to triple overtime. They ranked number 25. And also, Texas Tech beat U of H last year in U of H. This game is in Lubbock. Texas Tech also, I think Texas Tech hasn't lost to U of H since like 2009 or 10 or something like that. It's been a minute since they lost to U of H. So I definitely think Texas Tech is going to come with the W. That's you already know what I'm thinking about. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Shout out to that boy Chris once again with some more super chat love. How you feel about your OC admitting retraining Davis Mill during preseason? Also, how you feel about the Mario will be out week 1 against the Colts? No, I don't think the end really affects that much. But when it comes to I mean, like I say, my evaluation. I'm looking at Davis Mills. I'm going to evaluate what he does. I'm not gonna have a full opinion until the bye week, which is week 6 for us. So it's gonna give him 5 weeks. It's 5 weeks. Yeah, it's gonna give him five. It's gonna give him the first 5 weeks. I will make my full assessment then how I feel about him. I have a feeling about him, but I don't want my judgment to be clouded. Uh, it's I don't know, like a predetermined notion. I want to actually watch to see how he improves going this season. But yeah, I mean, he had to retrain him during the preseason. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. I mean, we know that Davis Mills doesn't. He's not obviously he's nowhere near a finished product. No, in the slightest. And he definitely needs to be trained. And he definitely there's some holes in his game. No matter how much people want to make him a Hall of Famer. So I told you about Enrique. That's who I want. I don't think Stroud is good, but overhyped. I like Bryce Young. And then I'm not saying Stroud is overhyped. Stroud played well last weekend, and people See, this the thing about the Ohio State and Notre Dame game last year. Y'all got last week. Y'all got to realize Notre Dame was a top 5 team, and I think they were a top 10 defense in college football. Like that's a good team, a good team, a good defensive team, and he threw for over 20 yards, had over 60 some completion percentage, 2 touchdowns, no turnovers. Yeah, he ain't put up 5 touchdowns like Bryce Young, but Bryce Young was playing against Utah State. And also Alabama has like a recruiting class. Has had a top recruiting class for like 4 years in a row or 6. Well, however, it was like a long time of years in a row. Number one recruiting class. Like the Alabama team has talent. Not to mention Bryce Young won the Heisman Trophy last year. The Alabama team has talent. They're going to score points. Now I did like the fact he had the 100 yards rushing. That was cool. But like I said, I like watching out Anthony Rich. I ain't gonna lie, Anthony Rich had a nice run as well. But I want to see more. I want to see more. So I'm definitely gonna be watching these games a little bit differently because I actually didn't get a chance to watch the Florida game. I just seen the footage of it. This game against Kentucky, I'm gonna watch this game like cover to cover. I'm gonna watch this game. Go Cougs. Okay. Y'all always say that. Y'all always say that. Hey, y'all always say that. Whoa, whoa. Hey, boy, Chris, once again with some more super chill love. Peace. Hey, uh, place a bet. Who scores first? JT DP. Well, yeah, my boy DP, my boy Dr. Pepper. That's what we gonna call Damian Pierce. We gonna call Damian Pierce Dr. Pepper. Uh, I ain't gonna place no bet. I ain't gonna place no bet, but I definitely think I think Damian Pierce gonna score on the first drive. Actually, I think Texas gonna score on their first drive. But I mean, the Colts can score on their first drive as well, and like they first drive first because they won the coin toss. I'm gonna say Damian Pierce score first. I'm gonna say Damian Pierce score first. Spitz already got a bad place with me. I got a bad. Oh, I got a bad place with you. What bad I got a place with you? I need clarification. It depends who gets the ball first, exactly. And Wise, be quiet. Wise, you not even a U of H fan. Ain't you an LSU fan? Like, ain't you LSU Tigers? Like, ain't that what you is? Ain't you LSU Tigers? Like, what? You're not even a U of H fan. So what are you doing? Wise, what are you doing? Yes, the 100. Oh, wait. I don't remember. This $100 over who's sweeping the Jags? I don't even. I think they gonna. I think they gonna split. I don't remember this bet. I don't know. I don't remember this one. I won't even say that the Texans will sweep the Jags because I think they're gonna split. So I don't know. You got the wrong Spitz. I don't know. I have no idea. I have no idea. Was supposed was I State couldn't really get rolling, but Stroud. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like Stroud, Stroud wasn't nothing wrong with Stroud. Stroud played well. Yeah, he just ain't have a whole bunch of points. As far as like he was just went out there just throwing the ball all over the yard, like we seen with Bryce Young. Where do you predict the Browns pick will be in the draft? I think the Browns pick would probably be like we were talking about this last night. I think the Browns pick would be like around in between 15 and 10. I don't think it'll be a top 10 pick. I hope it'll be a top 10 pick, but I think it'll be somewhere in between 10 and 15. And I think the Texans pick would be anywhere between 10 and 5. I don't think the Texans pick would be top 5. We got the Texans would win about like say 6 games. So I think that's good to probably get them like the 6th or 7th like in seed in the draft possibly. So that's what I think. You told everybody, remember? Nah, I don't. I still rep the city, and I went to U of H for 1 years, 1 years. So okay, that's fine. That's fine that you have them over. That's fine that you have them over us. Y'all not beating Texas Tech. Just so you know, you're not beating Texas Tech. You can claim U of H now, but yeah, I'm not beating Texas Tech. Maybe you got hacked. Maybe so. Maybe I did. Cause I sure remember placing no bet. Remember, I was gonna super chat the $100 if we don't sweep the Jags, and if we did, you had to shout at me. Okay, okay. Now I remember. I remember that. Okay, I do. I do. I don't remember what the. I'm actually glad that you said the basis of the bet. I don't remember the base of the bet. I do remember. I do remember you saying that about the super chat and also me shouting out business. I do remember that. That I definitely remember. I don't remember. I don't remember exactly what the bet was. So now you're telling me it's that you got them. You got a sweep in the Jags, and I got the Jags. You know, obviously I got the Texans Jags splitting. I actually got the Jags win the first match against the Texans. So we'll see very early on. I think right after the bye week. I think that the Jazz game is the game right after the bye week. So we'll see very early on uh, if you have to pay me or not. have you heard? Have you heard about Calvin there being on Reddit replying to fans? No, I have not heard about Calvin there on Reddit. They didn't let Calvin there know about Reddit. Damn. Whoa! Shout out to that boy Chris once again for some more super chat love. What's the reason why the Colts lose, in your opinion? Offense, takeaways, defense, penalties, so on and so forth. Okay, my reason why I think the Colts are going to lose. I do think they will turn the football over. I think that Matt Ryan will have two turnovers. If it's two picks, a pick and a fumble, that's what I think is more likely. A fumble and an interception. Might be two interceptions, but I think it'll be a fumble and an interception. And I think that we'll be able to run the football and we'll be able to keep the score low. I think that's really what it is. We'll be able to stop the offense and keep the offense off the field and keep the score low. As long as the score is low, it works into the Texans' favor. Once it starts getting past 20 points, then it works again. Then it works against the Texans. That's why I think the Texans are going to really struggle against the Chargers, the Chiefs, the Broncos, and the Raiders. Like those high power offenses, I think they will not play well against. But I I definitely think that I definitely think that that's part of the reason why I think we're gonna keep the score low, keep it close, and that's the reason why Texans going to be able to the I think the Texans are going to be able to win. Like so, that's why I think the keys of the game is force some turnovers, keep Matty Ice in the offense off the field, and keep the score low and be able to run the football. Spitz, we not gonna talk about how you were falling asleep last night. If we're not gonna talk about why you bringing it up. Man, I was tired, man. Plus, that game actually got boring. Like the game was boring in the first half. It didn't pick up to the second half. It got boring. So hey, I remember that. I'm like, bro, wake up. Hey man, when y'all do what I do, I have to work out, work outside, man. Y'all know how it is. And hey, shout out to that boy Chris once again with some more super chat love. See, man, appreciate that boy Chris out here showing the love. I really appreciate that, bro. Bills overturn a Bills turnover more times than the Rams and got blown out. Oh, situational though. Like, but yeah, I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. I mean, the Texans lost the game when we forced five turnovers. Like we forced five turnovers against the Dolphins last year and still lost the game. And then the following week, forced five turnovers and beat the Titans. So yeah, I know. Yeah, it's the type of turnovers and what you do with them and stuff like that. But hey, appreciate super chat love. Spitz, how do you feel about Cowboy fans? Okay, cause actually I know a lot of Cowboy fans. I got a lot of relatives of Cowboy fans. How I feel about Cowboy fans? Uh, they're obnoxious. always gonna win Super Bowl. Like Cowboys will be 0-16 or 0-17 now, and soon as that last game is over, they like we win Super Bowl next year, right? Like it's like that'd be like that'd be the funniest thing to me. Uh, but to be honest, it really don't bother me. Like you know what I'm saying, except when they like talk about like how they don't like the Texans, which I don't understand. Like the Texans and the Cowboys are not rivals. For people who think the Texans and the Cowboys are rivals, you're wrong. The Texans and the Cowboys are not rivals. The Texans' number one rival is the Titans. The Texans' number one rival is the Titans. The number two rival is the Colts. Jacksonville, even though we have like more closer games, I guess against Jacksonville, Jacksonville just don't seem like a rival. Um, I mean, at one point it was the Patriots, but I don't really think it's the Patriots now. Uh, it could have been the Bills, and obviously it could have been the Chiefs with Deshaun Watson. But I think it's just really just the Titans and the Colts. I think that's really the only Texas real true rival. The only true rival. So like Cowboys, I don't know what I'm saying. Like the show, not the Cowboy rivals. They got the 49ers, they got the Steelers, they got everybody that's in the NFC East. Like that, I don't get why Cowboy fans like hate Texas fans like that, but they do. They do, and they clown, they rank on this. It is what it is. Bills left so many points out there. Somebody still ended up with 31. Not only did I pay we win against the Colts, but I can't afford no more injuries. Right? Yeah, but it's not that kind of rivalry about who's the king of Texas. Also, while we are such a big state, you know what? I don't. It's a big state, and I don't have three teams like Cali or New York. The I think Jerry Jones doesn't want another team in the state of Texas. I think Jerry Jones is fighting against that because I see somebody talking about bringing a team to San Antonio, and I think like they've been trying to bring a team to San Antonio, and I think they're always going back to the message board because like I don't think Jerry Jones like wants another team in the state of Texas. I just don't. I don't think Jerry Jones wants another team in the state of Texas. But yeah, but like I said, I think Texas Tech is going to beat the Buffalo Bills. Hey man, once again, I said Buffalo Bills, I meant U of H. I know. I'm talking about Buffalo Bills, I meant U of H. I know what I meant. But hey, once again, that boy Chris, one more time, one more again. One more again with the super chat love. Hey man, appreciate that, bro. Appreciate the super chat love. Appreciate that, bro. Texans had two chances last year to stop JT on paper. I really don't see what's the difference this. Okay, I think it was the first game at Indianapolis. The JT actually didn't do anything against us. I think he had like 20 yards in the first half, and like he breaks off like a 70-yard, 80-yard run in the third or the fourth quarter, which got him all his yards basically. Got him all his yards and got a touchdown. Like and like I said, I like Jonathan Taylor. I actually got Jonathan Taylor in one of my fantasy leagues accidentally because y'all know I say this all the time. I do not draft people in the division. I do not draft anybody in the division. But on my fantasy app, got frozen on the ESPN fantasy app, so I didn't get a chance to do the draft, and they drafted Jonathan Taylor for me. And I looked at the rest of my team, and I'm like, you know what? I'll just stick with it. I'll just stick with it. But yeah, I don't uh like I said, Jonathan Taylor really didn't do too much against us last year. I mean, yeah, last year he really didn't. Like the second game, I can't remember about the second game, but that first game, like he got stopped, and the Texans was able to. I mean, he got stopped, and then he got a big run later on. It boosts up how much he had and made the way it made the game look a little bit differently. Kind of like it was a couple years ago. Derrick Henry rushed 1,000, had 100 yards against us, and we shut Derrick Henry down that whole game because this is back when DJ Reader was still here when we still was shutting down the run because of DJ Reader. And then it was like 2 minutes left to go in the game, and Derrick Henry like broke off a long run. It wasn't a 99-yard touchdown nothing like that, but he broke off a long run, like a like a 80. Nah, I'll say about like between 50 and 60 yards, and got a first down and ran up the clock, and it gave him over 100 yards. And like I said, he had like got 60 yards. Actually, it was a touchdown. It was 60 yards and a touchdown. That's what it was. Like 60 or 70 yards and a touchdown. Got him over 100 yards and also got him a touchdown. So I know exactly what you mean. Fun fact: Colts haven't won a week one. Yes, they haven't. You're right, Mike. The Colts have not won the season opener since 2000. I think. Let's say it's been 8 years. Haven't won a season opener. So would that be 2014, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21? No, 13 then. It's been since 2013. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Yeah. It don't matter. Some told me Wise was gonna do that. Something told me. Something told me. Something told me Wise was gonna pop up here and say it does. It matters. It does matters. Yes, it matters. It definitely does matter. It matters. It definitely matters. That means they gonna win one eventually. I know. That's why it matters, really. To be because I'm the type of person that play the odds. I'm like, that actually don't look too good for us. Because the odds are, I'd say they do for a win. So. speaking speaking of Honey Badger, where is he now? I heard the Chiefs let him walk. Yeah, make sure you hit that like button too. But Honey Badger is in New Orleans. He's in New Orleans. He's New Orleans. Shout out to that boy Chris. Fun fact: Texas never won a Super Bowl and never will. Shout out to that boy Chris for Super Chat love. I appreciate that. Even though he's out here with the slanders, I tolerate no Texan slanders. Um, what can I say about that? About that Texas have never won Super Bowl. You are correct. The Texans have yet to win Super Bowl. Texas have yet to go to an AFC Championship game. You are definitely correct about this. But there's a lot of teams like the Buffalo Bills, who's everybody's Super Bowl favorite, that didn't win Super Bowl. Hasn't won Super Bowl. Um, Titans. They went to AFC Championship game last, well, not AFC Championship game last year, but they number one seed last year, won division, best record in AFC. They never won Super Bowl either. Um, yeah, they won Super Bowl. You are completely right about that. I have nothing to say about that. You are right. I have nothing to say about that. Outside Taylor, I really see no Colts scoring. I mean, now they still got what's name Alec Pierce. They still got Michael Pittman, but I think Stingley is going to. I think Stingley going to do his thing. I definitely think Stingley is going to do his thing. And like I said, I think the Texans are going to win. I definitely think the Texans are going to win. I definitely think the Texans are going to win. I think, like I said, Dan Pierce is going to have a breakout game. Like I said, 120, 150 yards, 2 touchdowns, and the Texans win 17-13. That's what I think is going to happen. Some people don't think that's going to happen, but that's what I think is going to happen. You say Peach going to get an interception. Could be. Peach could tap the pass in. I said, make sure you hitting that like button. I see more people coming in, but the likes ain't going up, man. Make sure you hitting that like button for your boy, man. Make sure you hitting that like button for your boy. You know, it's a good Friday. You know, we got college football. Like the NFL season, well, NFL season technically started yesterday, but the NFL, like the other games, the other 15 games, they're going to be on Sunday. It's going down. Tell me if y'all going to NRG. Comment. Let me know what y'all thinking. You know what I'm saying? College football, we're gonna watch some college prospects. It's not just quarterbacks. If you feel like Davis Mills is a guy and you is and this other people you want to watch, like you still want to watch Bama because you want to watch Willie Harris. You know what I'm saying? You want to watch you want to watch Georgia with all those dogs they got on defense. You want to watch do LSU play this week? I know Butte. But I don't even know if LSU plays this week. Yeah, yeah, LSU's not ranked, so I have to go to the SEC. Uh, yeah, LSU. LSU plays Southern, so yeah, that game not even gonna be on TV. But yeah, they play Southern, so yeah, you're not even gonna be able to watch LSU and watch Butte play. Yeah, Willie Anderson, Jalen Carter, Miles Murphy, uh, um, Kelly Ringo. Like it's a lot of people to watch. And Brian Brees, no Spencer Rattlers, no Spencer Rattlers, yeah, no Spencer Rattlers. Like I say, obviously I didn't even see if Ohio State played, but like I said, I obviously some of these quarterbacks as well. Ohio State plays Arkansas State. That's not nothing to watch either. Cuz getting 100 yards. Uh, Cuz getting 100 yards. You know what? He might if they load up the box. He might. He loading the box. Uh, who's Tech QB? Is actually going to be Devin Smith this week, and probably for the foreseeable future, if not the whole season. Our starting quarterback, who we transferred from Oregon, Tyler Shuck, who transferred from Oregon last year, got hurt last year, and then he was the starter week 1 and got hurt before the first half ended, and they say he was in a sling, so he probably not coming back. This not coming back no time soon. Definitely not coming back no time soon. He might not come back at all. Might end up the transfer part, which I'm not tripping on because uh I actually prefer Donovan Smith actually. I think he has a little bit more upside than College Shuck. I think he definitely has a better arm. I think he could possibly be a prospect. I'm not saying first round pick or even a second round pick, but I definitely think he's a guy who can get drafted. So he could be a fourth or a fourth, maybe a third. Who knows if how he develops? Because he was young last year when he did play. He stepped in and play. I think he has enough mobility. I think he'd be a guy that you definitely could look at, especially in later rounds in the following draft. And whoa, shout out to that boy Chris once again. Hey, shout out to that boy Chris for the super chat love. Chris always coming through with the super chat love. I appreciate that. Appreciate super chat love, Chris. Fun fact: Colts led 32-9 and never and met once in the preseason. Yes, we all know that the Colts lead the series versus the Houston Texans. We also know that the Colts, majority of those 32 wins, have got Peyton Manning on it, right? You do know that, right? Like we've only beaten Peyton Manning twice. We beat him once in 2007, and then once 2006 actually, 2006. Beat him once in 2006, and then we beat him once in 2010. That was it. So from 2002 to 2006, they swept. So 02, 03, 04, 05. That's eight. That's 8 wins right there. Like I said, we split in 2000. We split in 2006. We split in 2006. So that gets y'all 9-1. So by the time we won a game, we was 0-9 because the one that we won, I think we won like on Christmas Eve or a day before Christmas Eve or something like that. So it was at the end of the season. So it was because that was that Ron Dame game. So it definitely was a game where the season where the Colts already previously won. So the Colts were 9-0 at one point in this series. So we started off in a 9-0 hole. It's kind of hard to dig about that 9-0 hole. Then y'all win one. I mean, did we win one? So it was 9-1. That was in 2006. 2007, y'all swept us. 2008, y'all swept us. 2009, y'all swept us. That give you 6. So that 6 on top of 9, they give you 15. So it's 15-1. 2011 season opener, we win. But then we also lose in 2009. So it will go from 11 to 12. I mean, I'm sorry, I said 11 to 12. Yeah, that's right, 11 to 12. I'm sorry. Yeah, from 11 to 12. Then in the 2011 season, because that's what I'm getting. In the 2011 season, we beat y'all again, and because that's the season that the Peyton Manning doesn't play. So yeah, so all while I'm naming the 11 and I mean the 12-2, it's Peyton Manning. Like, it was 12-2 with Peyton Manning. It was 0-9, then 9-1, then 12-2 with Peyton Manning. Then you add in the whole Andrew Luck situation. Now Andrew Luck's situation, we kind of split a little bit, here and there. And then, but there was also some years that y'all swept as well. But most of them wins come against actually Andrew Luck. Like I said, we beat Peyton twice. We beat Peyton twice. We beat what's dude name? We beat Peyton twice. Then the year that Peyton was hurt, we won that year too. And then so we won 6 more times after that. And wait, I take that back. Cause so our first 2 wins against the Colts was against Peyton Manning. Then the year Peyton Manning didn't play. And then in 2011, Luck's rookie year, we beat him. But then Luck beat us. So we beat him once then. Then what's that quarterback name? Brandon Whedon, the Brandon Whedon game when we won the division at Indy. Well, we didn't win the division, but it basically puts in place to win the division. That's next time we won at Indy. Well, that's the first time we won as the very first time in franchise history that we beat Indy at Indy. Yeah, first time we beat them at Indy. Hey, shout out to boy Chris once again with another super chat love. Appreciate the super chat love. Appreciate that, bro. Appreciate that. Fun fact: Colts have 7 conference championship games. Texans none. Colts have 5 Super Bowls. Texans none. Okay, well you constantly bringing up these facts about the Texans and the Colts. We all know that the Colts have a long leading franchise, and the Colts have done more. The Texans have done more. I mean, the Colts have done more than the Texans. We all know that. We all understand that. They ain't gonna help you on Sunday. They don't, because going by that logic, like Pittsburgh and the Pittsburgh and them will never lose. Like Patriots never lose. Nobody got more Super Bowls than the Patriots and Pittsburgh both tied with 6 Super Bowls. Cowboys are second and 5 with 5. Cowboys in the 49ers got 5. Yeah, Cowboys and 49ers both got 5. So these other like going off of those logics, like that doesn't mean anything. That does not do nothing. Who won Super Bowl on this team? Who won the division on this team? Who won the conference championship on this team? I don't know, man. I don't know. That ain't none that gonna. I don't feel like ain't none that gonna help you. ain't none that gonna save you on Sunday. Ain't none that gonna save you on Sunday. Fun fact: Colts been making market for Colts be market for a QB via free agency next season. Like the Colts have been marketed for a quarterback since Luck is retired. Yeah, but I was just going by the history, like I say, because like I said, we only beat Luck twice. We beat Luck his rookie year, and then we beat Luck 3 times. We beat Luck his rookie year. Oh, never mind. I take that back. We swept the Colts in 16. I forgot we did sweep the Colts in 16. We swept the Colts in 16. We beat Lucky's rookie year. We swept Colts in 16, and then Deshaun beat the Colts. We'll beat Luck in that overtime game. And so that's four right there. Hold on, Texas got more than 9 wins against the Colts. Hold on, bro. About hold on. Wait a minute. Wait a minute now. Now you, cause I'm in my head playing Texan victories. I know 10 off top. Like I said, you beat the first time you beat them in 2006. Then uh then the Arian Foster game. Then when Peyton Manning didn't play, Luck's rookie year, the year when you beat them finally in Indianapolis, you swept Luck in 16. Deshaun beat Luck by himself, and then Deshaun beat Jacoby Brissett. Oh, um, it is it is 32-9. I'm tripping then. I'm tripping. I must be tripping. I'm getting my numbers crossed up. Like I said, first time you beat him in '06, you beat him um the Arian Foster game. Peyton Manning doesn't play in 2011, and you beat him. Then you don't beat him again. Oh, shout out to that boy Chris one more time with some more super chat love. But before you do that, like but before you do that, uh, I gotta before I shout out, I just go back in my mind one more time. Just for my own personal, gotta go back one more time. Like I said, like the payment, like you beat him. Payman got hurt. Arian Foster game. Luck's rookie year. Then you don't win no more. Then the game with Brandon Whedon. You sweep them both. You sweep them in 16. You lose in 17. Deshaun beats him in 18. Then Deshaun wins in 19. Yeah, you're right. It is 9 wins. My bad. I was wrong. You've been relevant with the two best QBs in the league and accomplished nothing. Hold on. I'm confused. Like, hold on. Who you saying the two best QBs in the league? Oh, I think you're saying we had the second best. I got that. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I get it now. I read it wrong. I interpreted it wrong. You say we had the same best quarterback in the league, and we did absolutely nothing. I agree. I definitely agree. I think that yeah, because the team was poorly mismanaged, poorly ran, like I said, mismanaged, bad coaching style, bad coaching, bad trades and things like that. And that's the reason why you weren't able to maximize and accomplish anything when you had like I agree. My opinion, this is the second best quarterback in the league at that time. Um, and we will see if he can get back to that same form and be the same best quarterback in the league. Uh, even though, even though, like Aaron Rodgers been playing like the best quarterback in the league. So the best quarterback in the league ain't really even been Mahomes the last 2 years. But yeah, I know Mahomes my boy and all, but hey, shout out to that boy Chris once again with the super chat love. You got me over 40. I appreciate that. Shout out to that boy Chris one more time for the super chat love. Fun fact: Colts fans thought they were thought they about to win. He thought they were Super Bowl bound with Phillip Rivers. Colts fans did think they were Super Bowl bound with Phillip Rivers. They really did. They did. But to be fair, the Texan fans thought that they were going to do something with uh what's that boy name? Brock Osweiler. Texas fans thought they were gonna do something with Brock Osweiler. And a lot of Texas fans feel like they're going to do something with Davis Mills. None. No, no, that Phillip Rivers was going to. No, oh, no one thought that Phillip Rivers was going to the Super Bowl. I don't know, man. It was a lot of Colt fans that I think felt that they were going to felt y'all were going to the Super Bowl, or at the very least that y'all was going to be in the conversation. A lot of Colt fans felt like that, bro. I know some Colt fans too. I got cousins Colt fans. A lot of Colt fans thought the old man Rivers was going to be not the missing piece, but was definitely gonna be able to put them in a situation where y'all been better off to win a Super Bowl or be in Super Bowl position. But hey, it is what it is. I think Mills gonna surprise us with me. Nah, I don't think they thought that Carson Wentz. I ain't gonna do that to him. I don't think they thought Carson Wentz was gonna do something. I don't think they're gonna do that. I ain't gonna do that to him. I don't think that. But that's funny. It's funny to think about it. But like I said, the Texans, as Texas fans, we are like in last place to talk about what another fan base and how another fan base feels about the QB position, because the type of QBs that we've had around here, it's been, yeah, atrocious. Definitely so. Definitely so. But hey, I appreciate y'all coming through here with the super. I appreciate y'all coming through here with the stream, man. Hey, if somebody so kind, anybody. And before I was about to say it, but you did it for me anyway. Appreciate that, Chris. Chris, appreciate you give me the 45. Appreciate you giving me the 45, bro. Cause sitting at 4-3 was just a weird looking number. I appreciate you giving me the 45. Shout out to that boy Chris for the super chat love. Matt, Phillips, and Wentz are mediocre at best. So okay, Chris, let me ask you this then. What's your ceiling for the Colts? What do you think the Colts are going to do this year? Because you say that Matt, because you included Matt. Now, if you would just said Phillip and Carson, but you include that Matt is mediocre at best. So, what do you feel like the Colts are going to do this year? Like, well, will you feel like the Colts? Well, I know obviously I think think the Colts are going to win on Sunday. So, what do you think the Colts record is going to be? What do you feel like the Colts ceiling going to be? What they record going to be? Are they going to be in the divisional round? Are they going to be lose a wild card game? They're not going to make the playoffs. They're going to be in the AFC. Like, what do you feel? I actually want to know. I actually want to know now. Now, especially because you put Matt Ryan there. I definitely want to know now. Wentz and Wright are back together. They got chemistry. Lose to the Jags final game and season. Missed the playoffs. Colts finna be running like chickens with their heads cut off, looking at their third year. I mean, I know. I think the Colts are gonna. I think the Colts are gonna be in the position kind of like the Chiefs. When they got Patrick Mahomes. I think the Colts are gonna be in a position like the Chiefs. When they got Patrick Mahomes, I think they're going to try to use capital and try to jump up in the draft, not trade for a QB. I don't see they'll try to go out there and get what's that boy name? Jimmy Garoppolo. But I think what they're trying to do is try to jump up in the draft and try to get one of these quarterbacks. Cause I think since this class got a lot of quarterbacks, I think they're gonna try to jump up and get a quarterback in this draft. That's what I feel they do. I think what's hurting the Colts the most, honestly, me personally, is that what's old boy name to own the Colts? Dang, I forgot his name. I think he's just banking on luck to come back. He's hoping on luck coming back, and I think that's the reason why the Colts are basically scrambling for quarterbacks, because they're basically trying to keep the seed warm. That's the reason why they haven't went out there and actually drafted a quarterback or got a young quarterback, go out there and go for Baker Mayfield, nothing like that, because they were hoping that luck returns, but Luck ain't returning. I mean, especially when I seen him with the national championship game, I'm like, Luck ain't coming back playing no football. Shout out to that boy Chris for some more super chat love. Depends on how bad we destroy Texas. Wow, the shots and the digs keep coming. But appreciate the super chat love, man. Definitely appreciate super chat love. Like I said, I think the Colts win 9 games. I think they go 9-8, possibly 10-9, win the division. I think that's what I think. I think the Colts win the AFC South. They're going to end up losing in the playoffs to either the Chiefs, Chargers, or the Raiders. I mean, Chiefs, Chargers, Raiders, Ravens, or Bengals. Because obviously, two of those teams are going to win the division, and the other four are going to be left to be wild card teams. So they're going to lose because I don't see the Colts beating any of those teams. Probably the team they have the best shot up against is probably the Ravens, but I don't think the Colts are beating any of those teams. I don't think they can compete scoring wise with any of those teams. The Chargers, the Bengals, the Raiders, the Chiefs. I don't think they'll compete scoring wise with beat any of those teams. So, but I do think they will make the playoffs, win the division, and make the playoffs. They're not finna destroy Texas. I think the Texans are gonna win. But it is what it is. Hey, but like I said, man, appreciate y'all coming through. Appreciate everybody that came through and showed love. Everybody that liked, everybody that shared, everybody that commented. Man, appreciate all the love, man. Appreciate everything y'all spend y'all Friday with me. Man, hey, man, we sitting at 4-7. If somebody's so kind to drop in $3 to get the 50, to get that 50 burger. I mean, we are at the edge. We are sitting at 47. 47. Somebody so kind to drop a super chat $3 to get it up to 50. Like, just get it up to 50. Get it up to 50. Just get it up to 50. Just three funky little dollars. Three little funky little dollars. Like $3. Like three little you can't buy a soda with $3 no more. So just drop in three little funky little dollars. Let's get it up to 50. A nice round number, 50. Let's get it up to 50. So there's somebody so kind. But like I said, I think Texans win against the Colts 17-13. Like I said, I think Dameon Pierce has a breakout game. 120 to 150 yards, 2 touchdowns. I think Darius Stingley gets his first career interception. I think Jonathan Gennard gets a sack. I think Jonathan Gennard gets a strip sack. I think Jonathan Gennard gets a sack or two, gets a strip sack. My surprise of the weekend, I think Texas shocks Alabama at UT. I'm not a UT fan, can't stand UT. Alabama #1. I think Texas shocks Alabama. I think that Florida and Kentucky, that's going to be a good matchup, a good quarterback matchup. If you look in the quarterbacks, I think that's going to be a matchup that you definitely want to see because you want to see what those guys can do. Definitely seeing what those guys can do. I already know I'm riding with Tech. Reckham, the beat U of H, rating number 25 at Texas Tech. I think Texas Tech. Obviously, I feel like Texas Tech gonna beat U of H. I'm gonna say because actually U of H defense was giving up some points. I'm gonna say 35-28. 35-28 Texas Tech. 35-28 Texas Tech. Texas and Alabama. I'm gonna say 28-24 UT. 28-24 UT. And I'm gonna say, like I said, Texans 17-13. Texans over the Colts. Dameon Pierce have a breakout game. Yeah, shock. Yeah, I just have a feeling that Alabama's going to lose. I don't know why I have a feeling Alabama's going to lose. I actually got a feeling that I guess that not that Bryce Young like fall off and have a bad game, but it's just not going to be to the dominant level as you expect and come accustomed to when it comes to Alabama. Like I said, I just don't think it's going to be that high. But like I say, like, man, I appreciate everybody that came through. Man, make sure y'all like the channel. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. Make sure y'all comment on all the videos, man. Appreciate all y'all. Shout out to everybody in Soft Sports. Shout out to my boys in Soft Sports. My boy Wise, my boy Ray, my boy Wink, my boy Hector, my boy Tenny, Swisher, Honcho. Hey, man, shout out to that boy Jabari Mayo with the 199. The 199 he gave me to 48.99. So now, man, somebody just, man, hold up, man. Somebody drop $1.01. Somebody drop $1.01. Somebody drop $1.01 for your boy for the one time. Somebody just dropping $1.01 for your boy for the one time, and let's get this up to 50, man. Man, come on, man. A dollar, bro. Drop $1.01, bro. Come on, man. Prime time, what's up, bro? Man, somebody just drop $1.01. Let's get it up to 50. Come on, we can do it now. Come on, people. Come on, y'all say y'all rock with your boy, man. $1.01. Just $1. Like, come on, bro. You can't even get a hot spice for $1 no more. Come on, bro. $1.01, man. Come on, just $1. Appreciate the super chat love, man. Jabari, definitely appreciate the super chat love. Appreciate that, man. Appreciate everybody come through with the super chat love. Man, that boy Jabari came through in the clutch with another $1.99, man. Hey, shout out to that boy Jabari for the last little dollar, man. Appreciate that, bro. Got me to a 50.89. Hey, appreciate that, bro, man. Appreciate the super chat love, man. Man, y'all really do rock with your boy, man. I appreciate that so much, man. Man, no, but on the serious shit, man, I appreciate everybody that came through. Appreciate all the love y'all showed me, you know what I'm saying? Definitely videos gonna be dropping. If y'all haven't got a chance, I just did a video about Nico Collins. Make sure y'all go check out that video before the season starts. Appreciate you. Make sure you check out the video for before the season start. Man, appreciate all the super chat love, man. Appreciate all the love y'all show me in general, just for y'all coming through. Make sure you hit that like button before you jump out, though. If you ain't hit the like button, make sure you hit the like button before you jump out. Make sure you hit that like button. Man, appreciate everything y'all do, man. Appreciate all this, man. Appreciate all the love. I'll holler.